Good morning. You know, when we all first start out in this game, we're pretty terrible. But as time goes on and you learn new things, eventually everything gets a little better, whether that be photo or video. And in regards to video, like I'm obviously, you know, Christopher Nolan, but you know, gotten a little bit better over time. And you know, over time you decide to step little aspects of that particular area up. So audio, I used to use just the off-camera mic and you know, my phone, whatever. Didn't really bother me. You know, I thought I was creating amazing little videos. They weren't. But you know, it wasn't a huge issue to me, but you know, I decided to, I guess, step things up a little bit and get myself an on-camera microphone and, you know, have some amazing sound. So, not knowing much about audio, I went out and bought this. The Rode Videomic Go. And it is quite possibly the single biggest piece of shit that I've ever bought in my entire life. Now, I don't know much about audio and microphones, probably should, because I can play guitar. Going to the Vatican this weekend. Used to be pretty good at it, but I long gave up on that dream, so it's more of a ornament these days. But what I do know is this is not a very good microphone. So what do I hate about it so much? Look, at the base of things, like, you know, when you can get it to record your voice, it doesn't sound too bad. Like, it's not that much better than, personally I don't think, much better than like using your phone or just a freaking off-camera microphone. Like it's cheap, I know that. In the world of audio, $100 it's nothing, but $100 is still, you know, $100, and it doesn't work. And I think after all my research, I figured out that it's because like it comes stock with an unshielded cable. I know there's options to buy a shielded cable, etc., but one, you shouldn't have to. But it just picks up every signal known to man that seems to be going through the airways. Autofocus noise, like on a full frame camera, it is absolutely atrocious, and it kind of sounds like, you know, you're being hunted by the goddamn predator. Yeah, it's unusable. Like when you're out in a clear space, I guess out in the middle of nowhere, it's not too bad, but as soon as you start moving the camera, it picks up every click that your camera or that your lens makes when it's focusing, say, on your face or anywhere pretty much. So solution to this, and I think even like word of mouth from Rode themselves, was to upgrade to the more expensive microphone with a battery to help eliminate such problems. So I did exactly that with the Rode Videomic Pro Plus that I am using right now to record this. Hence why, and I don't actually know yet because I haven't used it yet, this is the first time. But it should sound a little bit better. So I kind of lied, like I had a little play with the microphone yesterday when I unboxed it, obviously, as it's sitting on the camera right now. It's good. It's really intuitive. There's not too many buttons on the back. There's only 3 buttons, so it's like not confusing for someone like myself who knows like sweet nothing about microphones. I'll roll some clips now. So, you know, your button on the left is your high pass filter button. Goes from, you know, 75 to 150 hertz, which basically, you know, that's just cutting out like shitty low background noise like cars, or hopefully this fan buzzing above me right now. You know, the button on the right there is just a gain control button, so it drops down 10 decibels, or you know, you can jack down the preamps in your camera and it'll boost it on the microphone another, you know, 20 decibels. There's a frequency boost setting, so you'll hold those 2 buttons in down the bottom there, and you know, it boosts a bit of clarity in your voice. Say if you're using like an optional
You suck.
Say if you're using, like, you know, the optional dead cat on top of the microphone or something like that. The safety channel, I haven't tried that yet, and that's pretty much access that by holding the power button and the gain switch there. What that does is records, I think it's 2 separate channels. I think one's 10 decibels lower, so if there's any I guess noise clipping or anything like that, you've always got a recorded safety channel that's recorded a little bit lower, which is pretty cool. I probably don't have much use for that. I'm not out shooting, I guess, audio for concerts or anything like that, so I'll probably never even use that. Last feature, and it's probably the best feature, not that it's been a big, huge deal for me because I've been using like a, you know, non-powered microphone, but is the auto on and off. So good. So obviously, turn the camera on, the microphone turns off, camera goes into standby, or you turn the camera off, microphone turns off. Yeah, simple. So yeah, I was pretty hesitant on buying, I guess, another Rode product after I think the nightmare and the amount of video that I had ruined with that Go. But you know, after watching a few YouTube videos and looking around, like, there's pretty much not a bad review on this one. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. It wasn't exactly cheap. Probably can't see that, but it was about 350 bucks Australian. But I guess pay a bit more for better quality, like anything else. But at this stage, like, no regrets after my little play yesterday, just listening off the back of the camera, no clicking. I was shaking it around a fair bit, and no like interference noise, which that was really all I was after. You know, after, like I said, suffering through this thing. So that's pretty much it for this one. Just a short video. I just wanted to let you know if anyone else is having the same problem, you know, with the Rode Mic Go. There's really no fix. I tried them all. I even did try the alfoil trick, like putting alfoil over the cable, because I didn't want to have to pay extra money just to, I guess, experiment on another cable. And if it didn't work, it didn't work. Yeah, let you know anyway, my audio should be better. Audio is not a huge deal to me. Like, if there's story or there's, you know, a bit of fun had behind the camera, doesn't usually bother me. That's why I don't mind using like the Insta360. It's terrible audio, but you can always boost it a little bit in Adobe, and you know, it's usable. But you know, thought I'd step that up, I guess, a little bit, because anytime I use the camera with that microphone, it just sounded terrible. Like, it just sounded terrible. Like, so much so that that's actually the reason why I was reverting to using like the Insta360, because the audio was actually sounding better and cleaner than it was out of that Go microphone. So no more of that. I'm a little bit more motivated to actually take the camera out for video purposes now. And speaking of, like I said, that's it for this one. I'm going to head out now. I'm heading across town to the breakwater. I was going to take the Mavic 2 for a fly, and yeah, get some shots. Been in a bit of a rut lately, so I think that's what this video is going to be about. There's no plans for it. Haven't written anything down. Just going to wing it. Get some shots, and yeah, I shall see you in the next one. Later.